Hello?
We're back on.
We're back on? Alright,
Yeah?
we'll give it another one. We'll give it
Hmm?
another one. And we need to gather up more people for the raid anyway. We'll give it a little bit longer.
Yeah. Man, you know what? Since we got nothing to talk about, I'm just gonna say, man,
And
women are uni.
I know, right? Women, am I right?
Yeah.
Women. 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 Women.
Titus, I don't know if I told you, but there was this one guy a few days ago. He's an engineering uni or
Mm,
engineering college.
yeah,
I was chilling with him,
yeah.
and he was telling me, man, we always come here to uni and just looking at these women, these like women that are just not wearing hijab and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and and this is sinning and shit. I told him, man, just don't look.
Yeah, no,
And
it
he did
really
as
do
just
be the
responded,
case, isn't it?
yeah, bro, fucking did as responded to me. Well, I wanna. I told him, you're you're here to study, not to fucking do that shit.
I know about no, well, I mean, to be fair. So, Mighty, how's
Yeah.
being the new overlord of EA? Oh yeah, no, EA's turning is now big into Islam.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they got bought by Saudi. They got brought by Saudi.
No, 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 no.
They have though. They've been brought by Saudi.
This is the most atheist shit that I have ever heard today.
You seriously okay? So I finally banged my head enough against a reworked Alice, and she's pretty good now. All right. Where's Nikolai at? Diane, call Nikolai. I need to get him here so that he doesn't lose his streak.
Oh fuck my leg!
Are you okay? What happened?
Every day I walk 10 kilometers, and when I sit down and just get up and try to walk, it just
Did your leg
my
cramp?
leg just gets a brain freeze. Yeah,
Mm.
a leg cramp.
There's a take of Islam as let's do everything we can to remove responsibility from men. It's a take of wait no.
Which one are we talking about? Because there are so many fucking takes, and I fucking hate them.
I mean Sharia
There's
law.
only one correct take. Oh, well, no. Everyone
Sh-
is responsible.
well, Sharia law. I do see where that's happening. Cause like
Oh,
at least from an outsider seeing that why are women covering themselves head to toe, not just in the hijab, but like you actually see like the deep east, the deep Middle East, having them all
yeah.
genuinely have to cover head to toe in all black to stop a man.
It, well, it depends on the location. Okay?
Yeah,
Like, it's mostly tradition. You get
but
me?
that tradition is built on something. Like there's a reason for that
It's
tradition.
it's built on something, but they take it a little bit to the extreme. Like, what is practically asked is hijab, and that's about it.
Oh yeah, but like
Other than that, it's
why do they
they
wear
just
it? Don't they have an explanation in that as to why?
yeah.
Is built on the fact that women were
We're
prone to
prone
heat
to
stroke. Everyone's prone to heat stroke though. That is not. I don't
well,
buy that one bit.
motherfucker. Look at Saudi fucking outfits. You see how
Yeah,
they wear the thing on their head
yeah.
because of the location. I'd assume that because that area is more heat strokey, that's why it just happened. And some motherfuckers just decided, oh, just add more clothing onto the
Well,
woman.
what does it say in the text though? Because wasn't it
Like,
actually in the text that the reason women wear hijabs is because it's it it's
I
showing too
don't
much
remember
basically.
hijab.
I'm gonna look this up right now.
It. Mhm. Okay.
Why do Muslims say? Well, is there like a verse that specifically states it?
Um.
It's gotta have some religious text, right? Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna fucking open up my fucking Quran to check on in it. So it says something. 33,
it
59.
seems to be something about modesty. So yeah, it's around the same boat of showing too
It's
much.
it's just modesty.
Well, yeah.
The the rest is just I told you it's extremism.
Hmm. There's definitely I do see where Caleb's saying like the extreme. I can definitely see why because I have heard that take from fucking Memory TV. By the way, if you guys want to see just the most absolute bizarre news outlet out there, Memory TV, Mimri TV, the most bizarre batshit fucking takes. Okay, that's where we actually got the clip of democracy is meant so that people can rule themselves, but the people are retarded. Like that's genuinely where that clip came from. Like it's so fucking, it's great. But like I actually did see. I don't know where exactly it is from, but I did see a clip of a pastor is talking about how the reason it's women are meant to cover up. It's only game. Why you have to be meant? Yeah. You need to cover up for modesty because women are just naturally sensual beings, and thus you have to cover up. You found my alt account of oh well time to go now. JK. Yeah, no, fucking Memory TV is so fucking bizarre. It's fucking funny. But yeah, no. I'm interested to see your that take on that. Like, how extreme is that scene in Muslim countries? Because I could
So
def
sorry, I'm just focusing on Quran trying to find where it said. So give me a second.
I got you. It's like I could definitely see, you know, where Caleb would see that where to take away responsibility from men. I have no doubt that certain extreme parts of the religion definitely definitely keeps that principle even if what you call it even if subconsciously because I know
Mhm.
Jewish traditions also have that this really stupid thing they do where like they sin all year and then they put all their sin into a chicken and then they beat the chicken to death therefore they have no sin and then they keep repeating that all year. I don't know how well practiced that how spread that is but like it's the same vein, you
I
know.
wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I have never been to fucking. Holy shit! I don't know how to translate into English. Fuck. The Street of the Jews. There is actually a location called the Street of the
The
Jews in
street
Egypt.
of the Jews.
Yeah.
So Hollywood Boulevard.
No, it's ass. It's an ass location, from what I've heard. And we don't have Jews living there, funnily enough.
So why is it called Street of Jews?
Because back in the day, before the first president, Gamal Abdel Nasser, um, before he took power, that was a location that Jews used to live in and have houses there.
Mhm.
But once that guy got power and got into war with Israel and shit, um, yeah, all Jews are bad and anti-Semitism and shit.
Mhm.
And either killed them or threw them out of the country. Both in Israel.
Mighty, Caleb quoted something. In Indonesia, it's not that much. Some sects have, especially in Sumatra. But here as Sumatra, isn't that isn't that sex? Isn't that like the sex teachings? Sumatra? Isn't that sex? Like no, that's Karma Sutra, Titus. What is wrong with you? Fuck. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
This is only. This is just. Caleb, the very first sentence is the person that commits the sex without being married and male or woman shall be what's it called? Whipped.
How many lashes?
What 100 lashes.
Oh, my back
And
is
do
fucked.
yeah, and do not try to be lenient with them. Just
Yeah.
and there has to be a group of Muslims watching that happening, and the person that fucked without being married cannot marry anyone that hasn't that hasn't fucked before, that has not done the sex before,
The
after
sex.
I need to give me a second. My English is not Englishing with the Arabic. This is they can only marry a woman that has been fucked already before marriage. That's the word.
Wait,
Yeah.
you can't marry a woman who's been fucked already?
If you haven't, like, the person that has fucked already, they can only marry a person that has fucked already. Let's put it that way.
Oh,
Just
okay.
brain. Mhm.
Damn. So I've just made a lot of
Or
I've just made
or
a
an
bunch of.
atheist
Sorry.
or an atheist. They can also marry an atheist, or someone of a different religion. And you shouldn't call someone a bitch. You cannot call a woman a bitch.
Damn, I just broke all those. I'm unmarriable. I'm sorry, Diane. I am haram.
The people that call women bitches, those get fucking whipped 80 times.
I am dead.
And they can and nobody should believe them about anything that they say. The f- I'm
Try this harem
Have I
speed
called
run.
anyone?
Chat crush this guy's balls. No, no harem. I am not that. No harem. All right, no harem. I have no harem.
She said haram, not harem.
Oh, harem. Okay, okay, okay. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, okay, okay. No, no ball crushing. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Trauma. All right, trauma. PTSD. That was a trauma response. I'm sorry. That was a trauma response. On the one hand, yes, harsh and extreme. On the other hand, I can see it being a case of either harsh tribal laws or fate, or face the harsh deserts alone. Harem protect. Fuck you, Diane. No, no harem protect BS.
But the only people that do not get this treatment are the people that fucking return to God and just, like, how to say it? What is the word? Like, you've asked God for forgiveness and stuff, and yeah, you haven't
Repent,
been known to do that shit yet. Yeah, you
repent.
repented.
Yeah.
If you repented and no one already knew of that, it's only between you and God. It's up to God to forgive you.
Oh, bro. Okay, so outside of the theological discussion right now, I just got
Yeah,
reminded of this really fucking funny story, where I was a kid and we were learning about different religions and whatnot, and I was like what 8, 6, 7 this time. It's first grade, and we were learning about how in Muslim people can actually have multiple wives, and everyone in the class was just
yeah,
like shocked, like how's that work? Because we're all Catholics. It was like how's that work?
yeah.
Teach like how what do you mean? And I was just like no, no, it makes sense. As long as the other wife doesn't know that he's married to. I
No, no.
accidentally preached infidelity. 7-year-old
Yeah,
me was fucking predicting the future, bro.
um,
7-year-old
I
Taido knew what's up. He was a fucking menace, bro. I said it with some confidence too. Bibi Nikolai, beloved, you're finally here. I was gonna. I have no internet. Ah, I see. I see. I just didn't want you to lose your streak, darling. But no, I was originally just gonna wait for you to show up because I didn't want you to lose the streak. But like, I'm actually now sucked up into a genuine discussion, and I'm actually really hooked on it. So yeah, what were we talking about?
Marriage and this Quran um, surah. Give me a second. I'm actually searching something up real quick. Okay, so in Islam, you can marry two women without the first wife's acceptance, but
Mm,
you have to inform her.
you have to. Yeah,
That's
sounds about right.
yeah, that's the yeah.
I did a 1992 streams ago. All right, nice, nice, nice. All right, I just didn't want you to lose streak. So yeah.
I'm gonna keep reading this.
See, my Western ass goes polyamory is inherently unstable by nature for both when man and woman. No, I kind of see that happen though. To be fair,
Well, yeah. The thing is, in Islam, there is a law. If you cannot be equal with both wives and you do not believe that you will ever be equal, then just don't you're not allowed to marry another wife.
is there?
That's actually it.
I'm very curious on why, because Islam is an offshoot of Christianity. It started like what 300 years since after the crucifixion of Christ, and that was like how
Yeah.
when it really started. Like, I'm sure there was
Yeah,
a few others, but
it
Muhammad.
technically
Sorry.
yeah, but it's not an offshoot of Christianity. It's how to put it? It's a like another branch of the original, which is
All Ab-
the
all
one that came with Ibrahim.
all Abrahamic
Hmm?
religions are offshoots of Christianity.
Yeah. Well,
You know the
they're an offshoot of the original, which is the Abrahamic original religion,
Abrahamic.
the one that
I
we
just use Christianity as kind of describe the general broad of it. Technically,
yeah.
it's an offshoot of the Abrahamic faith, but you know what I mean.
In our religion.
Mhm.
So yeah, sorry,
No, no, you go first.
yeah. So in our religion, the thing is, Islam was supposed to be the ending religion, the one that completes the religions
Yeah.
in general.
Mhm.
It there is a literal verse in Quran that says, uh, "Today I end your I give you the end of the religion or the end of what can be given to you."
Mhm.
So yeah, for us, like how to put it,
Mhm.
like there is a part like a back in the day, back during the 1800s and shit like that. One of
Mhm.
the things that used to be used as like to disrespect other religions, like Judaism, for example, those
Mhm.
Jewish people,
Yeah.
was that we would just tell them that their religion is incomplete. They don't have the finishing of it. They don't have the rest of it. They just have a little bit. That's
Religion
that was literally our. Hmm?
religion is by nature a project of tradition, though. That's why the way I look at religion, it's not a history text, right? It's a book of philosophy that happens to have metaphors in it. That's that's why you actually see Christmas is in the winter because the Romans had a winter feast.
Yeah.
That's why Christians had the whole Jesus was born on the 25th, so Christmas, right? Because they basically kind of consume that within their religion. What part did
Um.
you like? Where in the timeline do you? I'm just curious about this. It's like what part? like how did the two religions split off from one preaching polyamory to the other one monogamy? That's just curious to me.
Uh, So, what I know is the what's it called Christianity. It started in the area of Jerusalem and Palestine in general, right?
Yeah.
Islam was in the middle of with the of Saudi Arabia, like actually not middle. It's actually fucking the west of Saudi Arabia,
Mm-hmm.
near like in Mecca and Medina, those two areas.
Mm-hmm.
For it started in Mecca, and then it along with the travel of the Prophet and him going to Medina and the wars that he got in, he was it was continuing throughout that time. And the thing is, most of the people that were in Mecca, like 90% of them, 99% of them, were how to put it, pagan.
Mm-hmm.
And and the person that confirmed that the prophet, or like he not confirmed, but like he predicted that the prophet is the prophet, he was actually Christian. The prophet was not Christian, he was of the Abrahamic original religion
Yeah.
of only praying to God and not other things.
I can easily see the passage be added by man from Habibi to Hashin. Everyone falls into the wife and side chick, uh, and it's nothing but trouble for me. I only get more wives if you can treat them equally. I mean, I can also see that too, because like that's one thing that people don't understand the text who are what you call it get wrong, right? Because
Mhm.
these books are written by man. Like these are, it is preaching the word of the gospel. Yes, the gospel of God. But even like the Bible itself, these are not, just something that fell from the heavens. These are the teachings of Matthew, Saint Paul, and whatnot. These are
Well,
scripture.
I want to fucking, what's it called? I
Yeah.
want to stop you there. The Jewish religion, those fuckers, they had their fucking shit written on paper. It fell to them from heaven. Okay? Those fuckers just decided, oh, I don't like this part. I'm gonna continue with this. I'm gonna be this type of Jewish. I don't like this one. I'm gonna make my shit up. That's
Any
why Christianity fucking came first, or came after that. I mean,
every 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 religion can just make shit up. Let's not forget that these books were copied and distributed by scribes. They could easily have edited
yeah,
something out. That's why despite
but
how holy the text is, we still need to inherently look into which part could potentially be part of human error.
Chia are the fucking heretics.
Oh dear, oh dear, you set him off. Oh no, all right, let him rip.
Those motherfuckers just decided, oh, the prophet was not the prophet. It was supposed to be his cousin. And you know what's it off is because those motherfuckers killed the prophet's cousin because we do not want him to rule, and started a fucking war between him and the people that followed the prophet. And I'm fucking crashing the fuck out because those motherfuckers don't make sense. Why kill your supposed prophet, which is the cousin of the prophet? May God bless both of them. And just say, oh, he was supposed to be the prophet. Motherfucker. What? It just makes sense.
And they say the branches of Christianity bicker between each other. Now y'all got your own fucking issues.
Titus, please. It doesn't make sense, does it?
It's
You kill the guy that you call prophet and then say that he's prophet because of how sad you are for betraying the words of the original prophet.
surely there's gotta be. Surely his followers would see a different light, though. That's the thing, isn't it?
They would see a different light if they knew shit. those fuckers are so far down the fucking heretical path to the point that they have a specific day where they cut their backs open as to repay for the sin of killing the prophet's cousin. Many generations after that fucking situation.
Uh,
Do you understand why I say they're heretical?
I wouldn't know. I don't. I am not. I do
It's
not know each religion well enough.
Yeah, but it's literally written in Quran that a son does not bear the sins of his parents. The only thing that he could bear, and he's not 100% forced to do, is his parents' debt. That's the only thing. Because
Even the Quran
if
says
he,
you can't escape the bangers, bitch.
no, no, it's not that. He can. The child can either do it and just guarantee that his father will not get tortured in his fucking grave, or not do it and fuck you, father, get tortured, bitch. You're never going. You get me?
They punish unless you're in North Korea. They punish regenerations for one person's crime. Yeah, but that's North Korea. It's kind of just you're
It's
kind
its
of just
own place.
expected them to be ass backwards. Any communist country with a dictator will just be ass backwards no matter what, man. Let's be real. I think it comes from the
Yeah.
cultural heritage of people that the religion found. Hence, every branch of Abrahamic faiths going kill the gay as soy white boys got this scripture. I, I don't know.
I'm just saying.
No, no,
I'm just
now I'm,
saying.
I'm sorry. I'm not, now. Now that North Korea has been brought up, I fucking hate communists, man.
Communism is just dumb.
Man,
On paper, on paper, it sounds silly.
no, it
What
doesn't.
in practice, it's ass. It's ass. It's a horrible idea.
It's if
How
you
can
want
you
to take the
fucking
depth.
miss?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, you continue.
It's if you want to take the depth, but the emphasis is probably up to the time and place. I think. Uh,
Uh,
I'm,
about which part?
I'm assuming taking the father's
North
depths.
Korea. Oh, but it depends. Is he talking about North Korea or Quran?
The Quran. I'm pretty sure everyone in chat hates
Oh,
North Korea.
yeah. Well, yeah, but it really depends on who's ruling at the time. But religiously and legally speaking, or religiously, let's not bring legal into this. Religiously speaking, they shouldn't if they don't want to. Their their parents could fucking take. The parents could get tortured. Yeah, get fucked up, bro. But that's about it. Why didn't you pay your debts before you're dead?
Tiny Catbug, welcome and thank you for starting MLG. We're getting into theology. The gameplay's done. The stream went down like 4 times in a row, and now I'm just too. I'm too sick of the game just kicking me out. So now we're midnight theology, baby. Let's fucking go. And now apparently
Yeah,
we're getting political. Anywhere that the government rules without the will of the people is wrong, in my opinion. Yeah, honestly.
yeah.
Genuinely, anarcho-capitalism, unironically, would be the what would be like the purest form of democracy.
Want to hear a
Big,
funny thing?
yeah. Well, not democracy, but
In
will of the people. Sorry, but you know what?
yeah, in
Oh,
Islam,
should
the
we
thing
political?
is,
I'll dip then. No, it's fine. If you want to join in, it's fine. Why? Why the
yeah.
hell not? Okay, let's hear it. We're all ears, bro. We
Yeah.
talking about God, yeah.
So, so Titus, the thing is, technically in Islam, or not technically, but supposedly in
Mm,
Islam, the how you're supposed to fucking rule a country is through a group of people, a small group of people, and they fucking appoint one person as the head of state. This group of people are chosen by people below them, and just it keeps on going up and up and up. So at the very top, there's the council, and there's the head of state,
yeah.
and and The head of state's words do not always go. The council has to also agree to it. But if the council thinks that the head of state is like he's doing something that is against religion, against the people, his interests, whatever, they will just get rid of and try and hold a vote. Even the smallest person gets a vote
I mean, yeah.
in who's ruling them. Yeah, but there is a different level of power to each vote. Like let's say the smallest people, like
Mm.
let's say normal peasants in this case, 50,000 peasants is like 5,000 of the higher people above
Why
them. The
shouldn't
let's say
more people
manager.
not be able to vote?
Sorry, Gio, we're taking away your voting rights. And it
Gio's not
goes
even
up and
that
up and
short.
up.
Lad's the one getting fucked over.
Ah, damn. Well, she's a woman.
As a person that like being legally a person, a little person, I take offense. I mean, Catbug, how tall are you? We will be the judge of how if you are legally a short person or not. All right. Present it to the
Yes.
council. We shall judge you.
Yes, we're the Council of Autism.
The Council of Autism speaks with a man your race and religion and your height. No.
I find it funny how our Council of Autism has technically every religion at this point.
Not yet. Well, Neven's not really part of it yet. He's not. She's not big in these days, but she is part of our group. It's just we don't really get her that much. But now we got Catholicism. We got we had a Christian earlier. Now we got a fucking Muslim. The government is
Yeah.
faking, and I believe is that if we got a random number generator, we to be more fair than the current political system. I'm honestly not that sure for the East Asian female. I'm just like the average height. What is that? See, in Asia, there's this concept where everything is measured in metric until you talk about height. So that would be why is that converting into kilometers? No, that well, cat bug is 155 kilometers. No, that's cat bug. The fuck you talking about? The fuck you talking about? Fucking not short. That's 5 foot flat. Fuck you talking about not
um,
short. Average height. I am a head and a half taller than you, girl. Talking about some not short. I'm 6'2". you are you are just objectively a little person. I'm sorry. And it is in centimeters, bitch. I know. That's still short as shit.
I'm a
That-
ruler taller than you.
uh, I am past a ruler taller. Uh,
Titus, we need to play arm wrestling once, and you break my arm.
why would you do? Why would you want that?
It would be silly.
Shit, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be a
Doctor
doctor, right?
versus. Yeah. I will tell you how to do it. I just
uh,
cannot do shit after my arm is broken.
well, what was that one quote again? I don't care how smart you are if I fucking kill you. Yeah, that. Also, if you know game, get up the category. Counterpoint, I'm lazy. Anyway. Look, we put zero efforts in these streams. And I still get more viewers than a lot of people I know who do. It's not
Hey, I have a
fair.
lot of
It's just charisma. God damn, I'm a bad person.
stinky pee pee. No, no, no.
Fuck off. Uh, uh, either way, not a lot of people. Oh boy, I have a mixed feelings for the government. Either way, not a lot of people would be able to vote. Overall, I think the hypermasculine liberalism Starship Troopers is the best option available. Yeah, truthfully, I don't. I know people are people are. It's supposed to be, Starship Troopers is supposed to be satire, right? It's supposed to be. This isn't This isn't what we're supposed. This is supposed to be propaganda. You're supposed to read between the lines. But like, if you actually watch Starship Troopers, what is there to read between? You know, you can't just
Many
read between the lines of the movie. You need to add. There's so much like loops you actually have to jump through in Starship Troopers to actually find like the political satire of it. Like death of the author type
Yes.
thing, you know? Like
Yeah. At this
genuine.
point,
Hmm?
the fucking loops are not worth it.
I didn't watch the movie, but isn't that about killing bugs? It is. If you look at the movie, it is just primarily the story of a guy joining the military, dealing with interpersonal drama, going out there killing bugs and saving the day. Woohoo, stereotypical 80s masculine bullshit. Isn't it just fucking Helldivers? It is in the context of the movie, but the author is very vocal, and a lot of people in the production with it is very vocal about it's supposed to be a critique of fascism and how they're feeding a fascist state and how they're being this is all supposed to be bad.
Mhm.
But watch the movie. Like, if you watch the movie, they do nothing to actually put forward the satire, and I get it. Again, reading between the lines, media literacy and all. But at what point do you draw the line, Starship Troopers is genuinely, I feel, the best case of death of an author. Because there's just nothing to chew on. There's nothing to inherently latch into there. Like, sure, there's like a guy, their recruiter is missing an arm. But woohoo, every war veteran has some sort, not, maybe not all of it, but you're a war veteran. You are expected to be, have battle scars regardless of the system of government. Like, that's why media literacy is very
Mhm.
important. That's the thing, though. Starship Troopers, it's gone past the point of reasonable media literacy. You have to actually like go not only through the movie script but also to like press interviews and all the shit the author says, and you have to bend over backwards just to even
And
figure
even
out
the
that it's
games.
the Starship Trooper games just basically abandoned the whole thing. I'm real. It's got like the whole what's call it. It's very much gotten the same treatment as a lot of media converted to video games, where they just focus more on the fan factor and the actual pointed again the story. It was around that time, I hate targeted
Yeah.
ads. Stop giving me this shit that I'm already looking at. Was it Arch and Sargon's essay and how even when reading between the lines, it's still humans, good bugs, bad, simple acts? Exactly, exactly. You have to, if the author did not say that movie, because let's be real here, the book doesn't even involve a fascist state at all. It is more just let's show off these cool monkey suits that our troopers have, right? That's the whole point of the book. So you're completely away. There's no fascist satire at all within the book. The movie somehow was supposed to be taken as political satire, but if the author didn't say that it is, you would have no idea.
Nobody would have known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you basically have to break your own logic and like twist certain things, twist certain things into an actual whatchamacallit, into into like abomination of itself in order for it to fit what the author claims his work to be. That's why
Mhm.
there's a certain point where media just reaches the point of I feel like media should, if you want a piece of work to be a bit deeper in the meaning and have me and demands a bit of media literacy, you should have a certain level that you set it at, because otherwise you are just being pretentious. Starship Troopers is inherently just the author being pretentious, because he fundamentally just made, assuming that that, because I will say the Human Federation in Starship Troopers, you don't get much about it, so we don't actually know if it's a fascist state or not. But even let's say it's just factually a fascist state. Congratulations, you just made fascists look good. Like
Yeah.
Starship Troopers genuinely, e- they just made fascists look good. Like there's just no other ways to look at it, until unless you actually bend over backwards and suck your own asshole just for a glimpse of maybe what they potentially mean. Also, Godzilla, my beloved. See, Godzilla, that one, that's actually a good piece of media. At least original one. That would probably, that cannot really be affected by the death of an author. Because it's about the atom bomb. A big, giant, radioactive monster going over to Tokyo, destroying everything, It's set in the 1940s and all that. That's very obviously about the atom bomb. Of course, there's the whole, you know, modern. I will also say this is the funniest part of Godzilla 2014. Or was it 2014? It was one of the modern Godzilla movies where Godzilla, right, where Godzilla was got taken down and he had to be revived with a nuke. So the Americans basically forgave themselves for nuking Japan, which I think is very funny. Because
Yes.
hmm?
I said it is.
Yeah. And both the all right, let's see what Caleb's put about long points. I need to wait this. Yes, and the book started, and it's less more great than Helldivers. Yeah, if anything, Helldivers is genuinely a better um show of an actual fascist state rather than Starship Troopers. Because at least in Helldivers, the elite fighting force is fucking expendable. You get 1 day of boot camp, and then you just get thrown into death, right? At least that's something to chew
Yeah.
on. Starship Troopers has nothing to chew on. But uh, in both the books and the movies, the government is more responsive, responsible. I believe that's what that's supposed to say to the masses than IRL with a self-selected stepping down of the Sky Marshal. Exactly. It seems to just be only the educated on philosophy and ethics and some public service done members can vote, and the government only works on territorial security. Is that for Starship Troopers? I just good. I'm just saying, but yeah, that's about the closest thing you really have in Starship Troopers that critiques, a militaristic state. You need to have served. I believe that's actually how they did it. It's like you have to have actually served to be able to vote, which is just like, okay, that's something that in this world, okay, that's that, but that nothing comes of that. Nothing comes of it. The
Yeah.
state is just militaristic. Do we ever see the consequences of that militarization? I mean, some characters die, but every war movie has characters die. You know?
Hmm.
Yeah. Fucking yeah. Fucking.
Just some shit doesn't make sense.
Hmm.
They just say, "Oh, it's supposed to be X."
Hmm.
So just
It's
show us.
in the movie Death with a body retrieve is not permanent. Yeah, that's also another thing. You don't even die. Like in Starship Troopers, the movie, you don't even die. Like as long as they scavenge you, you can just be bought back. So like, there's genuinely no, well, not no, but because you could lose limbs and whatnot. But again, they're also advanced enough to just replace those. So it's like, it's a militaristic state, but like the consequence of a military effort just isn't as bad to the individual these days. So why shouldn't we be a
Yeah.
militaristic state? We have fucking alien bugs trying to kill us with telepathy. Like, kind of brain dead if we don't mobilize. You know?
You're just dead if you
Yeah,
don't
we're dead
mobilize.
if we don't mobilize against those people. It's like, yeah, no, Starship Troopers, genuinely, definitely one author, absolute. Uh, and the veterans with missing bits did it as a psyop to push away weak-willed members of the people. Wait, actually, they actually did that? Because I haven't read the book. I will fully admit I haven't read the book, but I know from general briefings of it, there's nothing really critiquing the state. It's mostly about military operations, about cool robot suits. Uh, another thing that's like death of an author, right? Falcon the Winter Soldier. Ah, you know where I'm getting at with this one. John Walker did nothing wrong.
I haven't watched the movie.
It's not a movie, it's a miniseries from Avengers.
Mm.
But basically,
Some
there there's this war. I'll summarize it for you. Steve Rogers
okay.
is basically in the story dead. Like, he's old. He doesn't. He went back in time, spent the rest of his life with his the love of his life, and now he passed the shield over to Falcon. Right?
Mhm.
Falcon doesn't want the shield, so he gave it to the government. The government then decides, okay, well, if you don't want it, we're gonna look for the best guy with the best military record who has absolute physical perfection and has 3 Purple Hearts. Actually, was it 3 or 4? Whatever. Point is, he is the absolute most well decorated soldier, not in America, the whole world, right? And we're gonna give it
Yeah.
to him. But now, because Falcon doesn't have the shield, he's now salty. And they're trying to make it a race issue that, oh, they're never gonna let the black man be Captain America when Falcon was supposed to be the Captain America, but he gave up the shield. So the
Yeah.
government's just doing what he wanted. And now this new guy, John Walker, the new Captain America, he
Mhm.
is out here. I will admit he's a lot more vulgar than Steve Rogers, certainly a lot more hot-headed. But he still very much tries to befriend Falcon and Bucky. But plus of EFAB's coverage on the topic of John. Exactly. Yeah. But no, I also did watch the series for this just to make sure it is, right? But like John, yeah, he was a bit of a dickhead. But that was it. He's a Marine. Like, he is part of the Marines. All of the Marines are fucking dickheads. Like, have you seen Nooch? Like, every Marine's a dickhead. So he's a bit hot-headed, but he's genuinely just been polite to him. Like, he when they were walking to a place, he offered them a ride, and they were being snobbish, mean girls about it. And then when they got in prison, he bailed them out, and you're generally being a genuine help. But I guess they didn't like his attitude, so they were just being a fucking dickhead to him the whole time. And for some reason, this is framed as Falcon and Bucky having justified anger towards him when John Walker hasn't done anything, just be a bit vulgar.
How dare you be vulgar
Yeah, but
and white?
furthermore, right? When they actually basically the whole point of the show is that there's super terrorists running about, they inject themselves with super serums and whatnot. They finally go out, foreign soil. I don't exactly remember the place that they were going at, but basically foreign soil. Fucking they go out. John's best friend Lamar gets killed by one of the terrorists. Or mind you, they have
Mhm.
superpowers. So even if they're unarmed, they're a
Yeah.
straight danger. They have super strength. He
Hmm.
rightfully chases this terrorist, and in the public square starts beating him. He ends up killing the terrorist. That somehow makes
Was
him
a
the bad guy.
terrorist.
Yeah, that somehow makes him the bad guy because he was unarmed. He has super strength. Like, bro, he has super strength. Like,
Bro, him being a terrorist in the beginning, that
yeah,
just yeah, should just be killed.
like that's he did. That's why that mind you, this guy, yes, technically someone else killed his best friend Lamar, a different terrorist, but this guy held him down while he was the other people were killing his best friend. So now because he killed him in the middle of the city, yeah, no, obviously you get the shot of people pulling out their phones and this actually really nice scene of John Walker standing there with blood on the Captain American shield, which I quite like that
Mhm.
scene in a vacuum, right? Without the context, I actually think that's a brilliantly shot scene. But here's the key part: instead of treating this as our poor hero being pushed down to his lowest and having to do something that he perhaps regrets, and maybe he did the right thing but he went too far. Instead, this is being
Yeah.
framed as like, oh, he's fully snapped. He's a bad guy now. Look at him. You know what? What the fucking supposed actual heroes of the story, the Winter Soldier and fucking Falcon does? They chase him to a building and break his arm for the crime of apprehending a terrorist after losing his best friend. Yeah.
It's just
That,
not fair.
furthermore, because of this stunt, he gets stripped of the title of Captain America and gets dishonorably discharged from service. But John Walker, when he heard that the terrorists are still active and they're taking people hostage, puts the suit back on, makes his own shield, straps his medals of valors inside the shield to remember where he came from, and saves a truckload of civilians. Anyway, despite being disgraced by his nation.
Hmm.
No, I'm just saying, boys, right? What is more Captain America sounding? Standing up despite your whole nation telling you you're the villain, and literally agents of the state breaking your arm after you kill a terrorist who murdered your best friend in front of you, and still being framed for the bad guy for that, or Bucky and Sam being salty that Sam gave up the shield and now wants it back because he couldn't stand with his principles. John Walker is more of a Captain America than fucking Sam. Like, come on, man. Like, when you remove the bias spin of the author and observe that actually points, given that John is a great character and everyone else seems retarded. Exactly. Exactly. Weren't Buck and Sam being extra governmental at that point? Yeah, they were. They were. It's like there was no like, what did warrant fucking them chasing down John Walker for and breaking his arm? Because he apprehended a terrorist who used lethal force and killed one of the actual government agents. He is he is operating well within his governmental right. They killed an agent of the state, and now he's apprehended one of the people responsible for it. These are worldwide fucking terrorists, bro. Like, bro, fucking stupid.
People don't make sense, man.
Anyway. Yeah, it's just. Anyway, I'm hungry. We've had our 50 minutes worth of yapping. Let's go, raid lad.
Yeah.
And the nature of the terrorist powers were known to the unstable and not the obvious when active. Is he going to punch my head off? I stop now? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no. Let's go, raid lad. Anyway, it can't be. It's not the tightest stream, but that's at least a bit of a take. John Walker did nothing wrong. Is really that hot of a take. But I do feel like Starship Troopers being a very poor satire is actually one of the hotter topics these days. I do take that. I do think that's that's one of the hotter takes because I don't care about what the author says. The Starship Troopers is genuinely, if they're trying to stop people from being fascists, you have just made the best form of fascist propaganda, bro. Starship Troopers is great. It's a great movie for